Mississippi Road. Mississippi Road.
We do beer, we do blues, and we do barbecue. And without that combination in a fun juke joint atmosphere, you don't have the shed. I mean, you might have a good restaurant or a joint, but you don't have the shed.
The Shed Barbecue and Blues joint was the creation of Ocean Springs resident Brad Orison. His love of the blues, good barbecue, and collecting stuff was the inspiration for the business.
I graduated from Ole Miss in 2000, moved home, and realized that we needed some barbecue here in town. So my dad let me use this piece of property, and I talked my little sister into helping me build a little shed, which was 300 square feet. And we started barbecuing. My goal was to do $350 a day. We did 600 on the first day.
All right, we got fresh Q coming out of the kitchen. Well, the shed evolved very quickly. We did 16 expansions in our first year. And these expansions were purely supply and demand. You know, we started out as a small under 400 square foot building as to go barbecue. Stop by and get it and hit the interstate. You know, we're only 1,000 yards north of the interstate. And because the people wanted to hang out in a cool barbecue joint. So they would ask us, can you just put a couple chairs outside? Put a couple picnic tables. So we started that expanding, and we did the 16 expansions in a year, and now we're almost 5,000 square feet. We seat about 500 people outside, about 120 inside. And they're full on Fridays. On beautiful nights, we've got live blues and the seats are full, Q's hot, and the beer is really cold.
Brad, who is a self-proclaimed dumpster diver, decorated the shed with his unique collection, and others soon followed his lead.
You know, what's good about the shed is we love people's junk. We love their stuff. We encourage people to bring their stuff, encourage them to bring in, you know, we've got old pianos. Well, of course, we've got, I think, a license tag from every state. You know, the saying, one man's trash is another man's treasure. Well, everybody's trash is the shed's treasure.
And that's the deal. If you bring it to me or send it to me, I'll put it up and it'll be there the whole time. Hurricane or not. Yeah, we'll just pressure wash it and let it go.
The decor of the shed might keep you occupied for a while, but it's the barbecue that'll keep you coming back.
The way that we cook the barbecue here at the shed is we use pecan wood, which is a southern tradition, which we love. We cook low and slow. We use all our own seasonings. We make our own down-home sweet southern barbecue sauce, and we keep it the same every single time. It's always the same, it's consistent. Always smells good, it's always tender, fall off the bone, juicy barbecue that really gets to the roots of people's taste buds.
We'll rub these ribs down. We rub them down today, and we'll cook them tomorrow. That's our normal process. We go ahead, we smoke them, and we'll pull them out, and we wrap them, and we put them back in, and we cook them for another 4 or 5 hours. Really, really slow though. It has to be cooked slow so the meat falls off the bone and retains all of its juices.
We average about a ton of meat a day in a 5-day week, and so there's a lot of people getting fed at the shed.
Usually when the guest comes into the shed, we holler at them, we direct them to our barbecue bar, or we direct them to the front window, and they place their order, and we do what we call shed style. They actually place their order, and then we get their first and last name. You know, around here, around the shed, you're never gonna be a number. You're always gonna be Joe. If you're Joe, you're Joe. You're not number 2.
Bob! Bob!
Loyal customers of the shed are referred to as shed heads, and Mr. Jim is ranked number 1 in that category.
He's got to have a good nature, drink some beer, and have a good time, and no cussing.
Our first ever customer was, his name's Mr. Jim. We call him Happy Legs. He's been here every day that we've been open, except 3 days. They put him in the hospital. But I went and visited him there. But we've been around the country together. We've been down to Disney World. We take him to all our competitions. He dances with all the ladies on Saturday nights. And he's really a fixture here at the shed.
He's my youngest best friend.
He's my oldest best friend.
Amen.
It gets very fun. We are a family food drinkery. We close at 10 o'clock at night. We only sell beer, so it never gets wild. It's just good fun.
Live music is normally front and center on the weekends at the Shed, but the annual Shed Barbecue Blues Festival puts top-rated national acts center stage for a day-long event each fall.
Once a year, we always try to gather up the best blues musicians that we can and have a festival to where people can bring out the family. This year we brought in Kenny Wayne Shepherd. It's a time to where we shut down the shed to where it's only people that come in for the festival. It really gives everybody a chance here on the coast to get together with their friends, listen to the blues, put back some cold beers, let the kids run around or the dogs, bring their lawn chairs and blankets, and really get some top-notch entertainment for a good price.
The Shed draws in people from all walks of life, but these diverse customers remain loyal to the business for a reason.
There could be people in a suit and tie and people sitting in flip-flops and a tank top right next door that have pulled up in their boat. It's Mississippi. It's Southern hospitality. We change by not changing at all. We've had the same menu for the 7.5 years that we've been open. We've never added anything, never subtracted anything. We do barbecue, blues, and beer, and that's it. So people know what they're going to get when they show up. It's not all about the money or what money can do. It's about, hey, we're just looking to make some more room so some more people can get fed at the shed.
For a copy of this program, call 601-432-6294 or send a check or money order for $14.95 to Mississippi Public Broadcasting, 3825 Ridgewood Road, Jackson, Mississippi 39211. Please indicate the name and date of the program.